Hi, this is Jeremy Kemp with San Jose State School of Library and Information Science. This is a 6-minute lecture, and the topic is annotating word clouds. This is part of the Faculty Learning Community Initiative, and our faculty learning community is concerning lecture capture. I'm going to show you two tools. First, a free tool from IBM called Wordle, and then using a screen capture and annotation tool on top of the word cloud. The screen capture and annotation tool I use on the Macintosh is called Skitch, but there are a wide variety of tools for the PC and for the Mac that will let you capture the screen and then annotate what you see. My name is Jeremy Kemp. I'm a full-time lecturer at San Jose State's School of Library and Information Science. My specialty is teaching emerging technologies, immersive environments, usability, and interaction design. I've been teaching online since 1999. Using the web and designing for the web since '97. Started doing desktop publishing in 1992. Before I do a tools tutorial and show you step by step, let me show you an example of the finished product. So let me fast forward ahead and take a look at this. Again, this is a student-centered activity. We're working in an environment and we're assessing what they're doing in media using surveys and also, obviously, all of us are putting together plans for assessment and thinking about what we're going to do to help students learn. Here's another one. Here's our role in the activity. Notice I've got a different font here. Our role in this activity in this FLC, obviously we're going to be doing a lot of learning and redesigning of our courses and offering them in an online format. We're going to be helping probably other faculty members create materials, working with students and helping them with new curricular materials. That's a nice example of using an annotation tool in combination with this word cloud concept. So let's get started. So if you had a large amount of text, a corpus like this, I'm going to work from the lecture capture spreadsheet that Amy sent around. So I want to take a look at all of the text for a given group. So for instance, all of us have activities that we've planned out. So here I am in Excel, I'm going to copy this section here, and then I'm going to go to the web. Okay, so I'm going to go look at a tool called Wordle, WORDLE.net. This is a free tool. Again, you can see these word charts. So it takes a large amount of text and creates a word cloud. The Excel spreadsheet that I copied from, I want to create a word cloud from each of these columns: activities, roles, and assessment. So I've gone into Wordle, created my own. It just gives me an open text box. I'm going to copy and paste. This is all of the text out of that column in Excel, and just press go. And it does a bunch of math and chomping and formatting, and there you go. So this is a word cloud based upon the summaries from the spreadsheet. I can go and tweak this if I want to, so I can change the layout, for instance, and make it mostly vertical, and I could make it mostly, let's make it mostly horizontal here. Change the font, change the color, so I'm going to make the color just black and white to keep it simple. So that's a word cloud. So when I look at this, if I was going to lecture about this concept here, I've got a large amount of text. Say I wanted to lecture about this word cloud based upon the corpus. So I had this information. So Sonia talked about kinesiology. She talked about lectures and video. Anubazu also spoke about lectures and video. Marilyn Easter talked about topics that pop out. So things that we all share are really come out and are visible in the word cloud. Now that I have this word cloud and it's in my screen capture and annotation tool, I can start talking about it with arrows and pointing to things. Like obviously people are interested in hybrid lectures, people are interested in doing exercises. Obviously courses and lectures are important. Here's marketing. wonder if that came in from the business folks who talked about their courses in marketing. We can develop and plan, do surveys. Obviously, lecture is going to be a big word in that set. We can develop learning exercises, and probably best of all is this concept of the online lecture. And obviously that's a big important thing. So you can see here I've got this annotation tool. I think this is very useful for when you're lecturing, to have this sort of an annotation tool that you can draw over screen captures. Very important, and then I can actually even erase things that I've done before. It's very important to have an annotation tool like this. I use Sketch. It's available on the Macintosh. There's a number of IBM or PC versions of different screen capture tools. So I wanted to show you about taking a large amount of text or a large amount of content and condensing it using data visualization tools and working with text. The tools that I chose were Wordle, W-R-D-L-E.net from IBM, and then on top of that I used Sketch to annotate and describe what was happening in the diagram. So those are two new tools I wanted to introduce to the group based upon our the text in the column called activity. Our comment in activity, role, and in assess. So let me go there. I'll show you the history here. This is the FLC. This is the word cloud for assess. This is the assessment. Obviously, we're doing a lot of. Now the second tool I want to show you is a tool that takes a screen capture and allows you to annotate it. So now that I have the word cloud, I'm going to go to a tool called Sketch. It's only on the Macintosh, but there's plenty of versions on the PC. So I'm going to snap this word cloud and have it in my screen capture tool. So you want to get a good screen capture tool to add graphics to your videos. So there I've taken a snapshot of the word cloud. I'm going to save it to my hard drive, and then I have it to lecture with in my lecture capture tool. So that's two tools. I started with Excel. I brought the text into Wordle, W-O-R-D-L-E.net, and I created this word cloud, tweaked the fonts and colors, and then took a snapshot of it with my screen capture tool.